Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to Mazda stand today. At Mazda, we love cars and want people to enjoy fulfilling lives through cars. This is written in our corporate vision, and it expresses our desire to build special bond with customers through the car ownership experience. Today, we are introducing a brand new compact crossover. We developed it for a wide range of customers, focusing especially on young people as they move through the different stages of life. It's designed to become an essential partner in their daily lives. This car is our second new generation product. Like the all-new Mazda 3 we revealed in Los Angeles last year, quality is dramatically improved throughout. Global launches start this summer from Europe, where the compact crossover segment is growing fastest. We chose to unveil the model in Ginebra because we want European customers to be the first to see it. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. New Mazda CX-30. Thank you. Thank you. CX-30 will be made at key global plant and will deliver Mazda's renowned driving pleasure and matured Kodo design to customers all over the world. Now let me explain the philosophy behind our environmental technologies. In 2017, we announced our goal of reducing well-to-wheel CO2 emissions to 50% of 2010 levels by 2030. We will achieve this with models suited to each region, including hybrid and plug-in hybrid that feature Mazda's ideal internal combustion engines. We will also start launching EVs, including one with a range extender powered by a rotary engine. Our key environmental technology is Skyactiv X, one of our ideal combustion engines. Thanks to spark-controlled compression ignition, this revolutionary power plant revs freely like a gasoline engine, but has a fast initial response of a diesel. Skyactiv X debuts in all-new Mazda 3 for Europe and gradually be rolled out to global markets. We continue work on our own Mazda unique EVs, aiming to launch in Europe and other markets in 2020. Moving forward, Mazda will continue to amaze you with new models and technologies and further enhance the value of the car ownership experience. We aim to be recognized as a brand that forms the strongest of bonds with each customer. Now, I will hand over to Jeff Gaytan, President and CEO of Mazda Motor Europe. Jeff. Thank you.
Thank you, Muramoto-san, and thank you everyone for joining us here at the new home of Mazda at the Geneva International Auto Show. Where we're located now, in the center of the action, away from the edges, well, that's a very real reflection of where we are now as a brand following years of recent success in Europe. The Mazda brand continues to grow in the region, and with current new product launches, including this fabulous new CX-30, we are confident our appeal will continue to grow. Now, as a company, we deliver what drivers keep telling us that they want. Cars that are great to drive, with unique styling and industry-leading engineering. Many of you regularly highlight the fantastic improvements we've made in recent years across our entire range. And as you can see today, we plan to keep going. Now, I'd like to give you a quick tour around this superb new addition to our CX range, which sits neatly between our two best-selling products in Europe, the CX-5 and the CX-3. Now, as a reminder, CX-5 is our biggest seller, more than 70,000 sales in 2018, and CX-3 is our second biggest seller, nearly 60,000 sales last year. Both models have recently received major updates, and today you can see the latest example of CX-5 for the first time here in Europe. Now, with regard to CX-30's stunning design, this new model takes our unique Kodo design philosophy and builds on the evolution which began with the new Mazda 3. Ryo Yanagisawa is the chief designer of the CX-30. He's with us here today. And he and his team set out to create a car that met the often contradictory consumer wishes of roominess, ample cargo space, and beautiful proportions. Now, I'm confident that you will agree they have delivered when you get a chance to take a closer look later, and later this year get a chance to have a test drive. Now, with the CX-30, our designers and engineers have created a beautiful car that brings an entirely original form to the compact crossover market. Seen here in our distinctive soul red crystal paint, from every angle the car seems to take on a different form. And for me, it's almost like the car is alive. This wonderful shape is only possible because of the Mazda Takumi Masters. These are craftsmen and women who are expert modelers, designers, and engineers. And they treat each car really as art, almost magically breathing life into the metal with their hands. Now, this is something special and unique to Mazda, and something that other car brands are unable to duplicate. CX-30's magic, however, isn't only on the outside. The newest model in our range will also be equipped with Skyactiv X, our revolutionary petrol engine combining spark and compression ignition. And to give you some indication of how great this new engine is when it arrives later this year in the all-new Mazda 3, Skyactiv X will deliver potent performance, around 180 horsepower, with excellent fuel consumption and CO2 performance below 99 grams. And like all Mazda cars before it, the CX-30 is absolutely dedicated to Jinbaitai, driver and vehicle as one. And wearing the latest iteration of our Skyactiv vehicle architecture, we never stop improving the experience for the driver and the passengers. Now, key to achieving this is the human-centered approach we take to engineering. For the interior, this means the symmetry of a snug and condensed cockpit around the driver and clean and open spaces for the passengers. The CX-30 accommodates its passengers and their luggage in comfort, and this is further enhanced for everyone with our very special new seats. Launched on the all-new Mazda 3, the new seats, both front and rear, maintain the natural S curvature of the spine, giving the driver in particular an even better for the feel for the car and less fatigue on long journeys, which are also now much quieter due to category-leading NVH. Now, the CX-30 will also be available with our enhanced all-wheel drive, a fantastic new sound system, and our iActive Sense safety systems that continue the Mazda approach of being present when the driver needs help, but not detracting from the joy of driving. And more Europeans are finding joy behind the wheel of a new Mazda. 2018 saw our sales grow year on year to 236,000, with strong growth in key markets, including Germany, Spain, and the UK, at a time when many manufacturers saw declines. And we're delighted that also here today you could see the updated CX-3 with its more mature Kodo exterior, class-leading interior, also tremendously improved NVH, the inclusion of Android Auto and CarPlay, and updated safety systems. CX-3 continues to contribute to growth in the region for Mazda. Now, later this year, we will also be unveiling our exciting new battery electric product to the world. It's not time to say much about that right now, but what I can say is that we have approached this important segment in a way different to many other brands. What else would you expect from Mazda? So please watch this space. Now, something which should be talked about today, despite all the other amazing things on the Mazda stand, there is one car on the stand that has literally been screaming at me for a mention since I came to the stage this morning. So I would like to finish with the car that sits at the heart of Mazda's devotion to the love of driving, and that's the MX-5. I'm sure you've all noticed there's a color on our stage that's never been seen on a Mazda stand before. That is the racing orange of the 30th anniversary edition of the world's best-selling roadster, the Mazda MX-5. It was unveiled just last month at the Chicago Motor Show, and the one you see here on our stand is only one of 3,000 to be produced to celebrate this incredible milestone. Back in 1989, when we launched the MX-5, I think we truly couldn't have imagined selling over 1 million units worldwide and bringing so much driving pleasure to so many. Let me close by thanking you again for joining us today for the world premiere of the Mazda CX-30. I would like to invite Morimoto-san back to the stage for some photos, and later for you all to come up and have a look for yourself. Morimoto-san?
Thank you.